All right, we are back. Episode 83. The show about nothing, podcast about nothing. This is DJ Ish. Ish from to my left, co-host, co-creator, all-time quarterback. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's happening? What's happening? It feels good to be back.
It feels great.
83.
Wes Walker.
Shout out to
Wes Walker.
shout out to Ash, bro, from last episode. If you listen to that episode, I appreciate you. The audio was a little messed up. I still cannot figure out what happened. Like, everything was fine, and then it just stopped the second we started the show. Like,
they knew what me and Ash was going to say was too important.
So, Ash get around microphones and shit just go bad.
Yeah. They know who to give a platform to, Ash.
But shout out to my dog. We got a lot to get to. A lot happened. A lot of horrible lists came out. A few good lists came out. The Olympics is going on, so we USA up and down today. But where do you? First off, how are you, bro? We
good. I was thinking that. It's been a couple weeks. Anytime I go a couple weeks, it feels just a little weird.
Yeah.
That's because we see each other so much. But yeah, man, I'm good. I ain't gonna lie. Verizon had me a little tweaked out. But, I ain't going to get into it here. But my phone was tweaking for a couple of days. I cracked my phone, but I'm back. Sex and Self-Care is today. Yes, shout out to the people coming out to that. Shout out to the spot. Shout out to Charlene.
Always.
And before we go any further, like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you.
Tell a friend.
And then tell another friend.
Facts.
But I'm
we
good.
Got hella shit to get into. How you been?
Chilling, man. I quit Rack Room. So salute to the 3 months of Rack Room. Means a lot to me.
Them short jobs be the best.
Be the best, bro. Being in there knowing nothing mattered.
Yeah.
They was in there. My manager was scared of me because he ain't never seen nobody just not care. Like, it was like nothing you tell me matters to me. I don't care. Like, I'm not here to care about this job. Like, there was
give you that final warning and you don't move,
bro. Like, he came and gave me a verbal warning and like was giving me the speech. He was stuttering through the speech because he's younger, so he don't know how to talk to me, and because he he not so he don't know how to talk to me for real. And he looking at me and he was like, "Is everything okay?" And I said,
"Yeah, I'm straight."
I'm straight, bro. Like I don't. You can give me another one if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't mean nothing to me.
You want to run through it again, type shit? You stumbled the first time.
Like,
you want to run through
Bro, so I got out of there, got a little promotion in my job, so everything been good.
Salute, W's.
Everything been good. And I went to the Falcons practice yesterday because I get money. Tickets was $5, and I didn't pay for my ticket. So
did they have you play? I heard they just picking up quarterbacks. They got like 4 of them niggas now.
But yeah, the Falcons look good, bro. I cannot cap. They offense look good. Their defense is not gonna be good, but they offense gonna put up some points. It's gonna do what Arthur Blank said and put some seats in the stands.
Kirk can stay healthy.
If Kirk stays healthy, they gonna average 25.
Actually, I don't hope that.
I do want to see Penix.
Shout out to Kirk because he got his bread already, and I don't never want to see him get hurt. But I'd love for Penix to start.
Penix got it. Boy, his ball is so pretty. It just come out like, you know how some people throw a ball and it just come out their hands different? It's like that. Yeah. His spin is just
He's a passer. He's a passer.
For real, bro. For real. But since we started with football and we started with the Falcons, let's go ahead and touch on what we got to touch on. Because it don't got to be long, but take it away, bro.
Okay. So I wish I had the amount. I wish I had the years. But for the third or fourth time, Mahomes is not number one on the top 100.
He's been number one twice.
Yeah.
21 and last year and 21.
Yeah, so I know 1 year it was, I think a couple years it was Brady, but like
Brady got it 4 times.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk about is it's not 4 niggas all time better than him. At this point, and you could put it in the comments and we could debate on the side, I don't think it's 3 niggas all time better than him regardless of position. And somehow he's 4th on this list. But hey, shout out to my nigga Wayne. Like he said with Gucci on the list, shout out to my nigga Tyreek, man. Shout out my nigga Reek, man. But wow. And Lamar too. That's what kind of made me mad. I can understand Lamar. I can understand Reek being over Mahomes because he didn't have a crazy regular season. But Lamar should have been above Reek, in my opinion. I don't even think Reek is the best receiver right now.
So that is what was so confusing about it.
Yeah.
Was like, okay, I get if you don't want to put Mahomes at number one because it's just like we can always put Mahomes.
Like literally,
kind of like when it was like you can always say LeBron is the best. So let's just argue about whoever. And the same thing, Kobe. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
My thing is like, why is it Tyreek and not Lamar or Christian?
Right.
Like
it's got to be or.
It's gotta
be or.
It's gotta be or something or maybe it says what the players think about Tua.
Yeah.
And what he's able to make Tua look like.
That was my first thing because Don't tell me he the best thing in the league and y'all just gave Tua $200 million. Somebody got to square that up for me. Somebody got to. And Tyreek, listen, he played with Mahomes, he played with Kelsey, cool. Tyreek is Tyreek. I'm not gonna downplay Tyreek, but Mostert had 20 touchdowns. H.A. was on that team, and Jalen Waddle. It's not like he out here like. And this is what you niggas love to do. And one of you niggas literally got mad at me. They was like, man, he was on pace for 2,000. He was on pace for a lot. He was on pace.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, you don't get on pace credit. Like
Lamar was on pace for 50 touchdowns. Yeah. Like, he didn't do it.
He been on pace for 2 years, so he been on pace for being on pace for a decade. Like he didn't actually do it. And so was A.J. Brown. Where's A.J. Brown on the list? He not 2. I think he's like 17.
Yeah, 17, 16, something like that. He might have, no, 21. He was 21.
Yeah, like, bro. But, if I were to, we're probably going to do some list of that type. But that would be Christian in that spot for me.
Thank you.
I would have Christian there, I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, C-Mac is definitely, if you wanted to put a skill position this year, C-Mac was a question, no question.
Right.
Like, his team is in the Super Bowl. He was obviously the best player. He was the workhorse. And the 49ers hit a different switch when he got traded there last year.
Literally, yeah.
For a year and a half, he had literally been the driving force of the best offense in football or the second best offense in football, no question. So he definitely belonged in that spot if you wasn't going to put a quarterback. My issue is, again, Mahomes is supposed to be number one, so I'm just going to make a list without him being number one. It's like Lamar should have been the quarterback at number one. Like, he should have been number one. That should have been the list. Right. If it was anybody other than Mahomes, it should have been Lamar coming off his second MVP in the AFC Championship game. Right. And the Ravens were the best team in the NFL from week 1 to week 18 or whenever the AFC Championship was, week 20. So he should have been number one, and then Pat should have been number 2. Christian should have been number 3. Tyreek should have been 4. Right. That should have been it. As you said, Tyreek is not the best receiver in the NFL. It's Justin Jefferson. But Justin Jefferson only played 10 games last year. Still went over 1,400 yards. But only played 10 games last year. So we'll leave him where he was. And I understand the year that Tyreek has. Him and Christian were in the MVP conversation all year, but that's a quarterback award. So it just, even the mistake that you made is another mistake. Yeah. It's like you doubled up on mistakes, bro. It seriously doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, okay, sure, it's a player award. The players voted for it. Nigga, change it. What are they going to do?
Yeah, facts.
All the players going to get together and be like, we should riot.
How they going to know? First of all, how they going to know?
The fuck, bro?
How they going to know who actually voted for who? But my thing is, I don't know for everybody, but I pause, but his season, it left a sour taste in my mouth how it ended. I saw he was number one, and my first thought was, I wonder what Snead and McDuffie thought when they saw that. After they pressed him into the dirt on the most important plays of the Dolphin season last year. Because I watched that game. He did not look like the best player in the league. He didn't look like the best player in the field. They ripped the ball out of his hands in London, went and scored, embarrassed him the first time, and then sent him home in the coldest playoff game ever with very light effort. Salute to Tyreek. Shout out to you being number one. He been trying to be number one for a minute. I mean, it's Tyreek Hill, though. Shout out to my nigga Gucci, but...
Yeah, I love Tyreek, so it's like it's hard to do this. I really fuck with dude, but it's like
bro, they don't want 2 rings in a row. Can y'all just let them have something? Like just chill. Just stop giving this nigga reasons to lock in. And I know it sounds a little dick ridey. We'll mute that because it's in the first 10 minutes. We can't curse. But if it was another player, I don't know. If like Lamar, I'm not saying that about Lamar because I don't know Lamar necessarily cares. Mahomes has shown he cares. We've literally been, it's deja vu. Y'all ranked him 4th before, and he got mad about it and talked about it the whole season. Like, fam, just let them vibe out. Stop giving this nigga reasons to think that y'all don't think he the best. Bet.
I'm gonna read the rest of the top 10 and let you just give some more thoughts on it. All right. Max Crosby at 10, Travis Kelce at 9, T.J. Watt at 8, Trent Williams at 7, Chris Jones at 6, Myles Garrett at 5, Patrick Mahomes at 4, Christian McCaffrey at 3, Lamar Jackson at 2, Tyreek Hill at 1.
It's crazy. It don't even sound right out loud. It don't even sound right. Patrick Mahomes at 4.
It don't. But what do we think about it? What do we think about the list?
I think it's solid. Okay. I like Max Crosby. Max Crosby at 10 is pretty dope. Cause I think Max Crosby's a crazy player.
I think he's really good.
I think he deserves 10. Myles Garrett for sure. There's no like legacy niggas in there that's just hanging out. I like that the 10 for the most part is who was balling last year for sure. Maybe Travis. Now that I think about it,
that's where I was going. One era is Travis being on here. I think Josh Allen should be on here. Josh Allen led the league in touchdowns. His offense wasn't good. His defense wasn't good. His whole defense got hurt. Yeah. And this is on a year-to-year basis. I can live with the turnovers if you're gonna lead the league in touchdowns and win 13 games. So that is why I'm taking Josh. When you watch the NFL, he looks like one of the 10 best players. He affects the game in ways
he only different.
Only a few quarterbacks can.
Right.
And that is why he should be in the 10, and I would take Travis Hill. Like you said, I like Max Crosby. I think Josh can go to 9, and Max can stay at 10, but as you said, I think Travis Kelce was more of a legacy thing. They won a Super Bowl again.
And he was a great postseason player.
He was really good in the postseason. I'm not taking that away from him.
Right, but in the regular season, he was he had it on cruise control.
And so here's the one thing that I said, and I was like, his down season is a really good season for any other tight end.
Facts.
But we can't grade him to the other scale because y'all been grading him on his scale, and the scale him, Gronk, and Tony and Shannon are only on. So we got to continue to hold him to that standard. And since he didn't meet that, I just feel like he should be in the top 15. Don't get me wrong. He just shouldn't be at 9.
You know what? Listen, it's going to sound crazy now, but in 4 months, it's not. I'd have Stroud there in the top 10. I take Travis out. I put Stroud there. I think Stroud the third best quarterback in the league.
I think Stroud. I don't think you could put Stroud there over Josh because of what Josh's team went through. So I'm looking at the injuries. I'm looking at the lack of weapons, no running game, being the best running back, really carrying that offense on his back. So I wouldn't have Stroud there, but Stroud, as far as being a top 3 quarterback,
I think he's in the MVP conversation this year.
No question. No question about that. I think I have Stroud at 5. When we do before the season, we do our top 10. I think I have him at 5. I still like Josh. I like Josh, Lamar, and Pat above him, but him and Burrow is a conversation for me.
The Bills niggas gonna hate my
him and Burrow is a conversation for me. No question about it. But I can't take away from what Josh has been able to do with the lack of running game, and just he a dog. And I I'm a Cam Newton fan, Lamar Jackson, Vic. I'm a dog quarterback. I don't care. I'm not necessarily you got to win, especially when Patrick Mahomes in the league. You don't beat Patrick Mahomes. Oh well.
Listen, some niggas just lost to Jordan.
Some niggas just lost to Jordan. You feel me? You feel me? So I ain't gonna blame him for that. But yeah, Stroud was too low, though. Hold on. Let me go find out where Stroud was, because Stroud was too low.
Stroud was in the 30s, right?
I want to say, yeah, bruh.
I think he might have been 37. I think that's what I was thinking of. But
sure.
I think, man, I think they're going to be special this year. Especially, because coming off last year, team was terrible the year before. Dell got hurt. He missed a couple games, and he still was one of the best quarterbacks in the league, yardage-wise, touchdown-wise, completion percentage. I think adding Diggs, whatever that means, even if it's Patriots AB or Bucks AB, if that would be the bar I have for him, whereas Bucks AB, I think he's gonna be excellent at that type of role, where it's all right, we know we have these 2 younger receivers. They may not be like Mike Evans ain't better than Antonio Brown. Yeah. But this is my team. Yeah. These roles are carved out. But it's 3rd and 5, and you got a safety on you. Yeah. Because we got you in the slot.
Yes.
And I think in those roles where it's just Stephon, go win. Don't be the bracket. You don't gotta go do. Just go win. And I think those situations he's gonna really thrive.
I completely agree. And I actually love that comparison to AB and Buffalo. Kyle Hamilton at 43 is wrong.
Yeah, no, Kyle Hamilton's debate. And listen, we're not gonna get into Madden ratings because I'm not playing Madden this year. But Kyle Hamilton's the best safety in the league, or Jesse Bates. Either or are 1 and 2 for me. But that's how the Madden ranking should look. I don't know why Kyle Hamilton's not the best safety, and he played on the best defense.
He was the second best player.
Second best player. He was all pro. Like I don't understand.
I don't get it. He was amazing in that playoff game. Like amazing.
Went toe to toe with Travis. Went toe to listen. Some niggas lost to Jordan, but hey, he played amazing in that game. Like
Stroud was at 20.
Oh yeah,
Stroud was at 20. Nah,
it's not 20 players better than Stroud.
Stroud. Let me. I'll read that list. It's 20 is C.J. Stroud. 19 was Roquan Smith, which I'm not mad at.
That's
Justin Jefferson is at 18. Micah Parsons is at 17, and this is where it gets crazy. Dak and Jalen Hurts are 16 and 15. There's no way you watch last year and have Dak and Jalen Hurts above C.J., and I love both of those quarterbacks. I'm not the guy that be hard on them. I like both of them, but they were not better than C.J. last year, and I watched every single Eagles game. So, no, they're not. George Kittle was at 14, also not better than CJ. CeeDee Lamb, I understand, at 13. He had a really good year last year. And then Josh Allen was at 12, understand that. And Fred Warner was at 11. Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna be mad about Fred. So,
no, I don't like that. I feel like they did with Jalen Hurts and Dak. Wherever Fred Warner should be, I think Roquan should be right there.
I do agree with that.
I do agree with that. Yeah, I feel like they should be hand in hand because Fred Warner may be the best linebacker in the league, but so Roquan may be the best linebacker in the league too.
And Roquan had the number 1 defense. Right. And when the Baltimore Ravens and 49ers saw each other, they shut the 49ers' number 1 offense down, and the number 1 offense
in the face.
And the Baltimore punched him in the mouth. So you're right. They should be neck and neck. Even if you want to say Fred is better, if he is at 11, Roquan should be at 12, 13.
Literally, 1,000%.
All right. So I guess we could go to another list while we here. If we're waiting for 320 because we're going to watch Sha'Carri run, and we're going to just go ahead and react to that as soon as it happens. But the other list I wanted to talk to you about, I just want to – so the list of the top ESPN's best athletes of the 2000s came out.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Yeah.
And this includes the Olympics. This
is everything.
This is everything. Whatever you do, we're in there. And this is before these Olympics happened. So Simone Biles' standings is before this Olympics happened, and she became the most awarded gymnast ever. So I am going to start at 30 with Mike Trout. I'm going to skip over 29 because it's a car driver. Don't care. Jokic is at 28. Randy Moss is at 27. Manning is at 26. Floyd is at 25. Pujols is at 24. Kevin Garnett is at 23. Sidney Crosby is at 22. Diana Taurasi, 21. Aaron Donald, 20. Lewis Hamilton, 19. Patrick Mahomes, 18, but he's number 4. Right. Shaquille O'Neal, 17. Tim Duncan, 16. Katie Ledecky, 15. Steph Curry, 14. Cristiano Ronaldo, 13. Rafael Nadal, 12. Novak Jokic, 11. Kobe Bryant, 10. Baby. Usain Bolt, 9. Tiger Woods, 8. Simone Biles, 7. Federer, 6. And here's the top 5. Tom Brady at 5. LeBron James at 4. Lionel Messi at 3. Serena Williams at 2. And Michael Phelps at 1. All right. So my first reaction and the first thing I'm going to say is Kevin Durant not being in this top 30 is fucking ridiculous. You niggas are out of your fucking mind. Kevin Garnett is at 22, at 23, and Kevin Durant is not on this list. Are you motherfuckers crazy?
Yeah, no. That's
are you crazy? All right. So I got that out the way.
I gotta see something.
I love y'all. I love Bron. I have been your biggest supporter. Like, you turned me from a hater to a fan in a matter of like 2 years. Like, after you beat Golden State, I've been a fan of Bron ever since, bro. Right. Like, I love LeBron. Bron should not be over Brady.
Not even close.
Bron should not be over Brady.
Not even close.
Brady won 7 fucking Super Bowls, bro. Bron cannot go over Brady. Michael Phelps should not be at 1. Yeah. I love Michael Phelps, and I think what Michael Phelps did in that pool is astronomical. 23 gold medals.
And Michael Phelps a real nigga.
23 gold medals is literally ridiculous. Yeah. And like you said, Michael Phelps a real nigga. So no, but Michael Phelps belongs in the top 5, should not be at 1. Floyd Mayweather at 25 is how is Floyd not in the top 10?
No. Floyd should be top. I think Floyd should be top 5.
I have Floyd at 1 or 2.
Yeah,
Floyd is. He didn't lose.
He's the best boxer. He's the best defense. Even if you want to say Ali a better boxer all time than him, because that's Ali, I'm not gonna argue with you. But at the skill of boxing, Floyd has an argument as the best boxer we've ever seen. Niggas went years without hurting Floyd. He went fights without being punched hard as a boxer. Like, man,
25?
Yeah. No.
But what else you got?
For sure. If I had to do it, I ain't gonna lie. I am. It's crazy. We. This is the first time we've ever talked about this sport on here. Sidney Crosby top 5. I don't know who got to move. Sidney Crosby has to be top 5.
Sidney Crosby is a good pick.
Sidney Crosby got to be top 5.
I think he's top 12 at least.
Yeah.
The top 10 is Kobe.
Maybe not top 5. Top 10. I think he's top. Yeah.
Top Kobe, Bolt, Woods, Biles, Federer, Brady, James, Messi, Williams, and Phelps is the top 10. That's a hard 10 to move somebody out of.
That's a fact. If we had to reorder it, I would have Serena 1. Mm-hmm. I'd have Brady 2. I ain't going.
I'm not mad at that.
Floyd 3, Braun 4, and Phelps 5. I feel like that's solid.
I think I completely agree with you except I'm flipping Floyd and Brady.
Where's Tiger Woods?
Woods is at 8. Shit. And I think I would go Woods at 8. Yeah. Woods at 8, Biles at 7. Yeah, I'm keeping Biles at 7. And I think Bolt should be 6. I think Usain should be 6. Yeah. Federer should be in the top 10. I'm gonna drop him down to 9. Drop him down to 10, and Kobe should be 9. Okay. But yeah, because Woods literally changed golf as a sport forever.
Even if Tiger Woods not the best golf player ever, niggas think he is. That's an aura this nigga Tiger got.
Like it's like sure Jack Nicholson existed, but Tiger Woods. Literally. like fuck y'all. Like
niggas who don't watch golf know about Tiger Woods.
Niggas that never watched golf in their life was turning on golf. It's like Caitlin Clark. Like it was like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. How no one was watching. No disrespect, but like a lot of people were not watching the WNBA, and now niggas is up till 11 o'clock in the morning watching Angel Reese and Caitlin play. It's the same thing. Tiger was doing the same thing. Niggas was dropping their Saturday to sit on PGAtour.com and watch Tiger golf, bro. Like it was crazy like that. It was Tiger would have 300 people watching him, and golfers would be on hole 17 and nobody be around him. Yeah. Like, it was ridiculous. He changed everything. So, Tiger
Woods had a game. He had different characters. He had different characters in the game. They had red shirt Tiger, because that's what he wore on Sunday. Like, blue shirt Tiger. That's what he wore. Like, crazy me right. But the reason I have Brady, too, and shout out to my LeBron niggas, because y'all not going to like this segment, but LeBron is not, like, it's going to sound crazy. But if we were to, and in context, so LeBron, most points ever, 36, 30, 15, 16, whatever he is. Like the records, he's the only person to have 30,000 points, 60,000, all that stuff. Brady has all that and more championships than any other team. So it would be like if LeBron had Bill Russell rings for his sport.
And his records.
It's like LeBron stats, he got the most passing yards, most passing touchdowns, completions, Super Bowl wins, appearances. Tom Brady has more playoff wins than a lot of franchises. Mm-hmm. Like, it's such a – and it's the hardest sport. It's the hardest position in football.
Yeah, that's my argument for Brady. Yeah. You laid that out perfectly. It's like Braun is at 40, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
If he's not there, he's going to be there before he retires. And Braun has been a top 5 player in this league. He was a top 5 player in this league from 2005 into 2022.
Right.
That is fucking stupid as hell. And he was the best player in the league, no question, with no argument at all, from 2011 to 2019. Right. It was no question. You could kind of argue KD in 13 and 14. Yeah. You could kind of argue KD in 17 and 18, and you could argue Steph in 16. But when they met, he always looked like the best player. The only time I ever said, this guy might be better than him, was KD in 17. Right. KD in 17 when he was 35, 8, and 6 in the finals.
He was just melting.
And he was just like going ridiculous. Like, that was some shit. I was like, okay, he might have him. But that's the only point in his run that it was like, he might be 2.
Right.
Like, oh, well.
At worst.
At worst. So, LeBron is no questionably a top 5 athlete of the 2000s. No questionably a top 5 athlete ever, in my opinion. But Brady, like you said,
Yeah.
did all of the records, passing yards, passing touchdowns,
Everything.
and then won 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
In a sport where no one as the best player had ever won more than 3. He won 7. He doubled it and then added 1.
They called Pittsburgh Title Town for 25 years because they won 6. They were Title Town because they had 6. And he has more than them. Like, that's not even their brand anymore. You can't even be called Title Town anymore because y'all don't even have the most. Like, it's ridiculous, bro.
Montana was the undisputed GOAT.
Yeah.
And he doubled his rings and added 1.
Right. And
and broke all his records.
And unlike Braun, Mike and Jordan met in football. Brady and Mahomes played each other in the playoffs multiple times. And you know what, Brady, we don't take no losses. 1-0 in the AFC Championship, 1-0 in the Super Bowl. Like, it's Brady's career, it's unfair to compare to other players. And we're going to talk about that later when we talk about Rodgers for a little bit. But the way Braun is 30, what is he now, 37, 38, 39?
He'll be 40 in December.
He's going to be 40 in December. Like, yeah, Brady did that too, type shit. Like,
Brady played till he was 44.
Literally. Braun switched conferences and won a championship.
Brady did
that his first year. Like, and won every game on the road. Won every game on the road in the NFC.
Matt Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, what was the last one? Drew Brees.
Retired
Mahomes.
Drew Brees. Retired Drew Brees.
Matt Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Mahomes.
Retired Drew Brees. He was throwing footballs to Drew Brees' son in the Superdome afterwards. Like, your dad was such a great guy. Just sent that nigga home for good. Yo, man. And now he's on Fox. Shout out to Brady. He's about to be
300 of them.
Yeah.
300 of them. But, yeah, overall, I will say, that other than KD not being in the top 30, the list was good, especially, I think they got the top 15 players right. I love Ledecky. I don't know if y'all know about Ledecky, but
Where's Steph?
Steph is at 14.
Okay.
Ledecky is winning swim races by 17 seconds.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
By 17.
Like she got out and looked around. Like,
and she's been doing that since 2012. Her last Olympics, in 2016, I remember watching it. And, she was lapping the girls. Yeah. Like, she was done. And they had another lap and a half to go. Like, that is absurd. No, she's the most awarded, has the most medals for any woman Olympian ever. And Phelps has the most for any man and anybody else ever. But, yeah, Steph is at 14. I don't watch soccer, but I've heard about Ronaldo my entire life, so I can't argue with him being at 13. And Nadal and Jokic have been a part of my whole childhood because I watch SportsCenter so much. Facts. And I always saw their names. And then, we've been over the top 10. So, Shaq and Tim, I like that Shaq and Tim are one spot away because that's exactly how it should be. Literally. That's exactly how it should be, 17 to 18. And then Aaron Donald definitely deserves to be on the list at 20. But like you said, Sidney Crosby, I would have Sidney Crosby in the top 15. Yeah. I've heard about Sidney Crosby my whole life.
Sidney Crosby was hockey for me for a long time.
Dead ass.
For me, it goes Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby.
No one in between. Don't know. Couldn't name you one other person.
I don't know anything else that's happened in hockey. Like, USA won that Olympic game versus Canada. That's all I know.
That one game. I don't even know what the game was for.
No clue.
I have one more list to get to, but we'll take a break from the list and get into. Let's see. What are we going to? Let's do music real quick. Let's talk about some music. Okay, all right. You go Gambino first.
Bando Stone.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. Yes. I think it released 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. But I thought it was pretty cool. It was definitely less rappy Gambino, more singing Gambino. There was a rap song on there where niggas say he dissing Drake. I don't really know. Well, I mean, it's all up in the air. We all dissing that nigga at this point. But we're all everybody taking shots.
Until Sweeter Man come on.
Yeah, literally. That's so funny. But niggas be like even with the ASAP shit, niggas say he dissing Drake, and you look at the line, it's just some real disrespectful shit. Like, niggas are just assuming, this real disrespectful. It gotta be Drake.
I don't fuck with the nigga Drake.
Yeah, literally. Niggas like, your business in the street. Oh yeah, he talking about Drake. It's gotta be him. It's the only nigga business in the street. Like, I don't know, but I definitely liked it. I loved that it came out in the summer. I haven't seen the movie, but at least listen to the songs. I've played these songs outside already, in outside situations, just kind of vibe. It's definitely cool outside vibey music.
All right, that was my exact takeaway. I said I don't ever need to hear this man rap again.
Yeah,
Similar to Kanye, which we'll get to in just a second.
Right.
I don't ever need to hear him rap again. But the music, the pop music, the R&B pseudo pop music,
Right.
keep it coming. I like that. Like you said, I put it on outside. I put it on in the car when I'm in a sunny day. Mm-hmm. It's a good sounding album. I went to the pool and listened to it. It's a good pop music. It's good. It feels good. Message doesn't matter. The lyrics don't matter too much, but the beat feels good.
Yeah,
his vocals are amazing. Yep. So like you said, I like the album. I think that he did what I would have wanted him to do and just make some just chill vibe, relaxing music. Yeah. Like you put all your hidden messages in your TV shows. You're creative. Do all of that there. Like for the music, just vibe out. Like, and I really like that he went that route. I fuck with it. And then Yo Goat drop.
This nigga dropped Eminem. Like 4 a.m. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I ain't gonna lie. That M album kind of tough too. Yo. That M album is kind of tough. I'm not gonna hold you. I got my hat on. I'm hip hop today. I ain't know if y'all niggas know this. I'm real 90s hip hop today, but I went into this album. This was for sure gonna be a hate listen. Like I went into this shit ready to hate. Ready to hate. And I was like, damn, this nigga kind of getting off. Like, yo, I'm crying. Unsuccessful hate listen for sure. Like, he was like, I like some of the beats. The concepts are cool, but just the rapping and that shit. Like, listen, and I want to shout him out because Jid verse was crazy. But it felt like, hey, let me show you, little nigga. Let me show you how to really do this shit. Because the pocket he get on in Fuel, oh my God, bro. He was good. Like, it's a lot of times in the album, I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh yeah, he is talking that shit. Like,
listen, bro, spot on. I was coming in here to be like, I never ever thought that after whatever his last album was that I liked, I never thought I would like the M album. I had heard how he's rapping, and I was just like turned off of it. It's like he was just too rappity. I can rap. Like just relax and make a song, bro.
Yeah,
and like, if you like Eminem, if you have ever liked Eminem, you're gonna like this album. Literally. That's how I feel about it. It's like if you never liked Eminem, then I don't expect you to like the fucking album, my nigga. Right. But if you fucked with M, I don't know how you don't. It's a really, really good album.
And there's Eminem stuff in there.
Thank you.
It's like mad M stuff in
and
there.
it was obviously a story to be told. The depth, the way he is going back of rapping between M and Slim Shady is like only goats can do shit like that. Only top of the line, top 10, top 15 rappers ever can do shit like that. That is not easy, and he's doing it seamlessly. Because I was so story time. That song, the outro song with Jelly Roll, is beautiful. The song is fucking beautiful. And I was listening to the song in the car with Taylor. She hadn't heard the full album, but I had just put that on because I just liked the feel of that song at nighttime. And she was women are funny as fuck. She was like, well, that's kind of mean. She was like, how are you just going to put all of that on her? Like, you made the decision.
Well, I don't like that.
She was like, that's so selfish of him.
I didn't shout out Taylor, bro.
I was like, no, Taylor. You completely missed the point. I was like, it's my fault. And I explained to her, I was like, nah, he's rapping from Shady's point of view. And then in the last verse, he's rapping from M's point of view about how he didn't do what he would have went down if he would have followed that path. Right. But it was just like an excellent display of like really diving into a character and making you, like, literally, if you don't listen to this album, you don't know what I'm doing on this song. It sounds crazy because it is a part of a story. It's a part of a story. It's a part of a movie, damn near.
Literally. Like that's what I would have said. Because quick sidebar, but the Alien commercial, Deadpool, disgusting. First of all, but they're doing this.
Show me that shit.
This is the white people call it viral marketing. First of all, fam, I keep it on me. Don't viral market no shit like that around me. But he was viral marketing the alien shit on the ground, and some old lady walked by him like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, that looks crazy. That looks crazy, dude. Like, if you've never, like if you don't listen to Eminem or like if you don't know what's on this album, and like I'm playing, like I was in Chick-fil-A, like, but like you be in Chick-fil-A is a real like a solid experience.
Yes.
Like, you by yourself,
Yes.
you in and out type shit. So like I don't really be turning my music down, so I grabbed the food. Fam, she tapped on the glass to ask me a question. I was like, yeah, blind people and crip. I was like, oh my god. I said, oh yeah. I had to turn it down real quick, like, yeah. But at the same time, it just was rocking. Like, he was going on that joint.
He was going, bro. He was really going. Like, I was happy listening to it because I love goats, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the goats mean something to me, and I speak about this all the time about how I don't like how we treat elder statesmen in rap. Right. And, like, they get old, and we start just pushing them to the side. Right. And I don't like that. Like, Bruce Springsteen can still go on tour.
Facts.
Kid Rock can still go on. I shouldn't have used him. But like, bruh, Queen, rest in peace, Freddie Mercury. Yeah. Queen replaced Freddie Mercury with I can't remember who, but he was the guy that won American Idol. Yeah. They replaced him with him, got the regular Queen band together, and went on tour again as a reenactment of Queen. Like, and people sold out. They were selling out arenas.
Yo,
like
people saw Kiss for 60 years,
bro. Like
people saw Kiss on tour for 60 years.
And niggas, an LL Cool J announced the boo, get off the stage. Oh, that's like stop treating them niggas like that. Like let them rap. Rakim just dropped the 10-song project. Scarface dropped the project. I'm pretty sure this year. So like it's like I love to see them just still rapping, making music. Yeah. Kiss, the Locks just did a Tiny Desk.
Tiny Desk was crazy.
The Wayne still killing features.
Listen, Wayne feature.
Hove finna drop. Like
Hove for the body rest of Rock Nation.
It's important to see like the GOAT still going, still healthy, still in shape. Just like because this ain't Eminem waking up out of sleep and just going to do this. Like Eminem, this is hard to do.
It took time.
It took time to do. Yeah. And then the hit on the album, to Guess Who's Back. Yep. That shit is hard. Bro.
I love it,
bro.
I woke up, think I might start a beef with Dre. Tell him to shoot the fade. I'm telling you, I love him.
Shout out to my
dog. That
dog.
is one of my goats for sure.
All right,
but to your goat, Wayne. Wayne is on a real quiet heater, and when I say a quiet heater, I'm not gonna say 2024. I'm gonna say the last couple years, cause I let a lot of you niggas run around with that J. Cole shit for a couple years, and he was on a heater. But what Wayne has been doing the last couple years, post Carter 5, when niggas really call for that verse, listen, you getting your best out of Wayne.
Look, bro,
you getting your best.
It started in 2020. Yep. If I put a playlist together of the Lil Wayne features since 2020, and y'all went through and listened to it, y'all would be blown away. Like it's not biased. This is just like this. This man is next level rapping on some of these verses. Like from 2020 on, like in the pandemic, he was tripping. That's when he did that shit on Big Sean album. Down Life. He got that shit on Benny album. That's crazy.
The shit on the Game album.
Album. Chrome Slugs and Harmony. Yeah. He has just got the shit he just dropped with Flo J. Yep. He just did with Mike Will.
DJ Premier.
Corday.
That Corday
shit is crazy.
That's one of the best beats this year too.
Yes, salute. Yeah. But he has just been in a back, and I keep saying, like, if you have, like, pay attention to Wayne and watch how Lil Wayne, like, literally physically looks from 2018 until now, like, Lil Wayne got healthy. I don't know what he stopped doing, but he stopped doing something and started doing something else. I don't know if he just started sleeping more, if he stopped taking pills, whatever, but he looks healthy.
He started talking to Skip more. Skip was like, yo, you gotta start doing this shit.
Like, he got on Fox and started cleaning his act up. Yeah. He's been going live recently, just, like, he's been outside. He's been at a few events, at a few concerts. Yep. Like, shit you just don't see Wayne doing usually. And so I think...
Fuji's freestyle?
Yeah, like...
Oh God.
I think Wayne really got a relief off his back when he got the Cash Money shit behind him and like being able to just freely create knowing you good. And then he sold he sold a quarter of the Young Money catalog for $100 million. Right. So getting that type of payday just give you a different type of relaxation and security in your creativeness. And so you gotta commend that. He's 40, bro. Lil Wayne dropped his first song at 13, bro. He's 40 years old, bro. Yeah. He hasn't stopped. Lil Wayne has dropped a project every year since like 2000. Yeah. Or dropped a project or 7 features in a year. Like, it's always something coming from him. And for the past 4 years, it's been like top of the line features.
Yeah.
Like you said, when you make that call, you getting his best.
Yeah.
Gang with Polo G.
Flojo.
Flo J came out of beef with Flo J. Miseducation with Callboy. He did the Waukesha remix with Moneybagg Yo. BB King with Drake. Seeing Green with Nicki. Like,
the Jack Harlow shit was hard.
The What's Poppin' shit.
Yep.
The shit on Certified Lover Boy. You Only Live Once or whatever. Bruh, like.
Yeah.
You Only Live Twice, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Just like he's been tripping. He has a shit on called Ice Star Audemars remix on a pop song. No one knows it exists, but he is on that bitch tripping. Like he's just tripping everything. So salute to Wayne.
Shooting a crazy percentage.
Just shooting a crazy percentage. Maybe I will put together that playlist. And just so if anybody want to go through it, y'all can see what he's doing.
Hell yeah.
Just a monster, bro. Just a fucking monster. All right, now to your real GOAT. Kanye dropped the album at 4 a.m. on a Saturday, like only Kanye will do.
Kanye dropped the album, and my night was going terribly, so I didn't even get a chance to listen to it. For context, I was up at like 4 a.m.
I saw that
editing this shit for Canvas for the episode. I was trying to put this stuff together, and I was locked in. Cool. I had a little iced coffee. I was locked in. I wasn't tired at all, but I'm on the desk looking, and like your pun intended. Your spider senses go off. Like some shit just not right. I look over on the floor, hand to God, the biggest spider I've ever seen in a house in my life. I'm a no cap. If it was in my hand right now, I could throw it. It was that big of a spider. Like I put a shoe on to kill it type shit. Like I didn't even want to hit. Like I wanted to.
Oh,
so
damn.
It was moving. It's big as hell, so it's moving fast. And I turned and it stopped. So he see me. So now I'm like, fuck, it's now or never type shit. So I'm making eye contact with this nigga. I'm putting the shoe on. Like I'm not letting him move. Cause if he move, I'm gonna have to leave the house. Like if I don't kill, it's one of us. Like if he don't go now, I'm not coming back. Put the foot down. This nigga's so fast I missed. Now I'm freaking out. Now I'm tweaking. He tried to run up on the fan. I moved the fan.
Super spider.
Yeah, this nigga's moving. Like he got spider sense too. Like I'm trying to. This nigga, he dodged the first one. He start crawling up the wall, saying, hit this nigga bare hand off the ground. That's how I knew I was wild. Hit this nigga bare hand off the wall, back onto the ground. He run out. I eventually get him, but now it's 4 or 5 a.m. I'm panting, sweating, and I'm terrified to lay down. Like, I'm scared to be in my room now. Cause what if this nigga not alone? I'm like, this big ass spider, he can't be here on his dolo. I killed the spider, sat down, closed my laptop, and went upstairs. Went upstairs, slept on the couch, but I left my headphones downstairs so I couldn't listen to it. So I'm just I'm kind of reading,
Hey, listen to him saying that he can't just go back downstairs.
No, can't go downstairs. Not going downstairs to get the headphones. No, not going nowhere. They listen. I won that battle. They might have won the war. But I'm looking. I'm like, oh, okay, a song dropped. And it's like, no, the album dropped. And I'm looking. I'm like, okay, the album dropped. And then I'm like, because I'm such a Kanye hive nigga, I'm remembering songs that I've been waiting to sing. I saw River on there. It was a couple other ones. I was like, this might not be bad. And I heard it a little bit this morning, and it's kind of what I expect. It's definitely better than Vultures 1.
It is.
But it's it's a little more done. The beats are a little more finished, and the features are a little better.
I really hope he finishes his album because I actually wrote down the songs that I like. So Promotion, Lifestyle, River, Time, Moving Slow, and Forever Rolling are all very good songs. Lifestyle, he added Husband on there, and then Husband is also the end of Lifestyle, so that has to be fixed.
Right.
Wayne's verse on Lifestyle, he changed the beat, and the beat doesn't feel like he fully mixed it because it sounds like it's a little bit too loud. And some of the verses just aren't done.
Some of it's just him humming.
Some of the end of River. But as you said, the features are crazy. The Dirk feature, the Baby feature, Thug feature, and Wayne feature are all crazy.
Feature was pretty good too.
Oh, the feature. Yeah. How did I forget feature? The Future feature was very good as well. The Money Long, I Pray I Live Long, but if I don't, it's all gravy. Like the rice is gone.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
What? But yeah, bro, I liked it. I honestly, I can say that I'm not going into a 19 song Kanye album expecting to like 19 songs because I can hear the first song that this is not a fully done album and he just wanted to put something out.
Right.
And as I said, I don't care.
1,000%.
Stop listening to certain albums with Graduation and Twisted Fantasy expectations.
Yo,
He's clearly not there no more.
Fam.
He's having fun. They're having fun. They making music. They want you to hear it. Just listen to what you want to listen to.
He just want to create, bro. Like, he just want to create some shit, bro. The nigga be bored, bro. The nigga just want to create. Like, and that is 1,000% cool with me. I am not the nigga y'all gonna say, like, niggas like, let's talk about this half of his discography. Like, fam, first of all, nobody care. Nobody cares, bro. Nigga got 6 classics. It don't matter what he do on the tracks. It don't matter. He could drop a blank album next week. I wouldn't care. Like,
he could drop. He could say, "I got the best album ever coming," and it'd be 4 songs, and they all bad, and I would be like, "Okay,
yeah,
move on."
But
like,
you know that week before the album, you be like, "This nigga might, this nigga damn near might." 4 songs, nigga, on some shit.
And as always, production is amazing.
Exactly,
so it's like you're gonna get some great beats out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but yeah, bro. Like, but I will say, Thug, Wayne, or Baby, which one you like the best?
Thug.
That Thug feature.
I've been waiting on River for a minute.
That Thug feature is crazy.
I love Thug on Ye Beats for
that
sure.
That Thug feature is crazy. I
can't wait for Thug to get out, man. Shout out Thug.
Free dog.
Speaking of amazing beats, pan producer albums, Faith of Mustard Seed too.
Hello. Let's get to it, man.
I fucked with it.
All right, so listen, I don't care about first week sales, especially not with DJs. Like
I can't quote his tweet on here because the video get demonetized. But boy, Mustard, you a funny nigga, boy.
Mustard, you are funny. And then they're gonna talk about, bro, I'm at my kid basketball game. I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I just got bored. But to the album, man. Yeah. Listen, Mustard, I was hoping you did what you did on this album because I knew what LA has been doing this year. Schoolboy Q, great album. Kendrick Lamar, greatest battle we've ever seen. Blast, who is from LA, he dropped a really good album. I don't know if you got into.
I've listened to him.
Okay, bro, his album is really good. He started his album off with a Change feature, so you know you got me hooked. If you rep Atlanta, you know you got me hooked.
Hey, shout out Change.
So crazy album, sir. Another crazy album. Kendrick is coming later in the year. You know he going crazy. The Game dropped the second best diss track this year. Just joking. But yeah, LA been killing. Yep. It's been LA year. It's like when Justin Gatlin won the race when Usain Bolt in it. Like we know who the best. Because you know Atlanta Thug ain't home. Actually, never mind. Fuck y'all. Future dropped 2 classics and shit.
Yeah,
fuck y'all.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Still Atlanta.
Right.
Future dropped 2 classics and got on a worldwide tour and a crazy album. What the fuck am I talking about? And Lil Yachty stopped talking, so we win in that. Atlanta win again. Oh. But
said I'm gonna get off the internet forever. Let's go. It works.
We win.
Bullying works.
All right. So he opens the album with a Kirk Franklin in a gospel choir. So obviously that works.
Right.
Up Now, going from Lil Yachty and then hitting all the coast.
Yep.
Crazy. Pressured Up with Vince Staples.
Crazy.
You never go wrong with Vince Staples.
Love it.
One of them ones with Quavo and Rob 49. That shit, when you outside and that shit come on, that shit is going to work. That shit goes. Yeah. Parking Lot with Travis Scott. I made sure not to listen to this song until the album came out. That shit in the album is smooth as fuck. It's an excellent transition from how he started the album to how the album finishes. Like
how high it gets,
it is so important for how you sequence an album because the album starts off very high energy with Up Now, Pressured Up, and one of them ones. And Parking Lot is somewhat high energy, but it's a vibe. You can put that on when you just chilling with the vibes and 100%. Y'all got the hookah and the blunts going and y'all cooling. Yeah. And then he transitions from 7 to 7 in a song from my mom with the fucking Luther Vandross sample. Oh my God, Tyler $sign and Charlie Wilson. What a combination.
Like, clean your room, man.
Like, what are we talking about? Yeah. What are we talking about? And then that goes into the second tone of the album, which is the more melodic, more for the vibes, more for the women. Right. So a Worth of Heartbreak is crazy. Truth is with Roddy Ricch, bro.
Shout out Roddy,
hey,
man.
just drop a 10-song album, bro. 10 songs.
I'm telling you.
10 songs.
Listen, you on the track. You on the way back.
You on the way back. 10
You're
songs.
on the right path.
And then Mines. I love that it's Mines and not mine. With Tight Out Sound featuring Charlie Wilson. How you get featuring Charlie Wilson on the song?
Yeah.
Mustard, come on, dog. You shitting on this.
Nuts.
One Bad Decision with Ella May and Roddy Ricch, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then we turn this bitch back up a little bit with Yak's Prayer and Ghetto. Ghetto is my favorite song. That's one of my favorite Thug features that's come out since he's went away. Not one of my favorites. That's my favorite. I think that song is spiritual. Like,
yeah.
I ain't even from the hood like that, but I'm black and I ain't grow up rich. So you gonna feel that regardless, whether you came up with middle class, poor, whatever. You gonna feel that shit. That shit is beautiful. Like, I love that song. And Yak's Prayer, man, Codex.
Listen, man, I be trying to tell niggas about Kodak, man. I be trying to tell niggas, man, Yak be out here, bro.
Yak be tripping.
Kodak be out here, bro.
Kanye album tripping.
I'm telling you,
He on Kanye
Kodak
album tripping
be
too.
out here, bro.
But for me, shooting 100%. Shot 100%. Perfect album. One of the 5 best rap albums that's come out this year. Yeah. I ain't got no critique on that album.
No,
what's yours?
I loved it. Same thing. Start to finish. I love hearing, just especially with DJ's sounds, more or less than like storytelling, but you kind of, Mustard gave both. But his sound is just, this. I mean, we don't know if he was dropping an album before the beef or Not Like Us or anything like that. But even if he wasn't or was not, this was such a great time to highlight your sound, your city sound. I thought it was amazing, top to bottom. I love the features on it, I love the people on it. W.
And it wasn't too West Coast.
Yeah.
It was West Coast to where, all right, this from the West. Yeah. But it was like everybody gonna be able to enjoy this. Yeah. And that was really important to do because it's an album. I said this to T yesterday. It's an album that's gonna last. Like no matter the first week's sales, no matter what, the album will last because the music is that good. Right. It is just good music that's always going to serve a purpose.
Right.
And it's an album that's always going to be listened to within an album. Like when you hear 2 or 3 songs, let me just run this from the top because it's an easy listen. It's a short album and everything just fits together with the skits. The skits are amazing. The story of how he told his life, the story of how Nipsey named the album, just everything about it. Just Mustard, shout out to you, dog. Mustard, shout fucking out, bro. For real.
Shout out Mustard.
All right.
No Kendrick feature though. Did you care? Were you looking for one?
No. I agree with salute to Nelson. He'll be on in a couple shows, but Nelson said that he thought that the hidden song that he said was going to be a Kendrick feature, and I was like, that would be the only reason. But if it's not, I don't care because y'all both just gave each other y'all best song ever, most #1 song of the summer. Actually, second song of the summer. I got a song with Kanye West and Lil Wayne together, so that's the song of the year for me. Got my 2 ghosts together for that's the first time in 15 years. That's my song of the summer. But Not Like Us is shitting, bro. Like, and it's like
that's why.
And it's like, I think if we're being honest, a Mustard beat on a Kendrick album is more important than a Kendrick solo song on a Mustard.
Yeah, 1,000%. I definitely agree. And I think just with Not Like Us still being 1 or 2 or 3, like, it's just better to not have it drop right now.
Agreed. Don't ruin the momentum. Just let it keep rocking up.
Listen, it's still until something changes, I just keep letting it rock out for sure. I kind of think that's what the timeline is with, just to pivot to what's next for West Coast, what's next for Kendrick. So I think, and I'm shooting pretty high with the TDE rumors. I'm pretty sure we're getting that snippet sometime soon. And I think it'll be whenever Not Like Us kind of,
dies off.
Kind of starts to die off. But that bomb first shit is real. I think that's what it is. And to let me fill in the audience, and then I'm going to ask you a question based on that. But so the bomb first hat from the video, that is from Tupac's 7 Day Theory. The intro, bomb first, Machiavelli to Don. Punch tweeted out Machiavelli to Don. Everybody's tweeting out like this Machiavelli to Don song. Now, what's interesting about that is if you go on Apple Music and you look up Tupac, that album's not under there because it's not released under Tupac's name. It's released under Machiavelli. So do you think this is kind of like a signal to like, this next shit we finna be on is like on this type of timing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I definitely think Kendrick is making a shift in his sound.
Okay.
And I think he has done, whether this was intentional or unintentional, Not Like Us and Like That was the signal for him to be like, hey guys, I'm done with I'm not completely done. Like I'm still Kendrick and I'm still like that's true to me. So I'm always gonna be the introspective guy and give you a message. Yeah. But we finna have some fun. Right. We finna turn up. And I for sure believe that. What about you?
I think definitely. I think this is gonna be his. We'll see because Drake, and of course we're gonna talk about Drake next after because you can't talk about one without other anymore. Like
you feel me?
Magic and Larry Bird now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think
Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, sorry.
Yeah. But on that particular song, Tupac is like, niggas should left me alone. Y'all shouldn't have fucking said nothing. Like he's talking to Big, so still talking to Mobb Deep, still talking to all the New York rappers, but he's talking like yeah, I just smoked y'all niggas type shit. And if Kendrick wants to make an album on his like Black Album timing, like on his Carter 3 timing, or it's like, all right, y'all thought it was competition. I just smoked everybody out here. If anybody has a problem, let me know. But I'm going to say whatever I want to whoever I want for the rest of my time as a rap artist. And I think that's where we're headed, where it's like Drake for the last, let's say 5-6 years has been our like lead braggadocio guy. Like it was him. It used to be Ross. Like niggas is like, what I'm doing, I wish you niggas would say something type shit. And I think that's where we're headed for Kendrick.
Okay, so let me
just rap assault.
Let me ask you a question because you just brought up a good point with the Carter 3 Black Album. I'll throw Twisted Fantasy in there as well. Yeah. So this is interesting and a funny way to phrase this because he dropped Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn. Right. But like, I think we're finna get the magnum opus from Kendrick, and the fact that if you watch the Black Album documentary, Guru says like Jay-Z was really finna retire, like he was done. He was done rapping. So we had all unlimited resources. So we went to go to the best producers. We was getting the best features. And so I don't think is there a feature on Black Album?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Pharrell's on the album. Yeah. But yeah, he was like, we're getting the best features. We're getting the best.
I don't know if Threats counts as a feature, but that nigga on Threats was going crazy.
But it's not a lot of features on there. But he was pretty much saying it's unlimited resources. Right. At the point where Kendrick seems like he's at his career, he is up 9 figures and has just took down Goliath and cemented his legacy, I would say. Yep. I feel like this album is that. Unlimited resources. We're going to Just, we're going to Kanye, we're going to Metro, we're going to Dre, we're going to Benny Blanco. If we want a pop song with a pop artist, we're going to use every resource we got.
What's the Taylor producer? What's the Taylor producer? Jack Antonoff.
Yes. We're going the biggest names, the biggest producers, the best beats, the best features. We're going Beyonce, we're going Wayne, we're going Yeezy, we're going Cole, we're going Future, we're going the biggest we can get. Right. Do you think that's where he's headed? Or do you think it's going to still be like West Coast flavor?
I don't think it'll be too many features. Similar to
it won't be Wayne, my bad. I shouldn't have said that. Definitely won't be them.
I wouldn't rule that out.
Wayne too loyal.
Listen, Kendrick and Wayne go back.
Wayne too loyal. I know. This is what it is. It's not even that Wayne would say no. It's like the people around Wayne would be like, don't do that. Because I don't know if you know this. Mac Main loved Drake. Yeah. Mac Main loved Drake like he's family. Yeah. Like Mac Main, like all of the people.
He was on Twitter trying to listen. I gotta find Mac Main Twitter. I gotta send you the tweet because you was acting real funny during the shit.
Yeah. So he is definitely probably willing to work with Kendrick, but it's not going to be on this next album. Okay. That's what I'll say. But that's not the point. Where do you think?
I think the features will be somewhat limited because I think the tone of the album will be. Kendrick's albums are always kind of super focused.
Right.
Damn was probably the only album I would say that's not sonically focused in a certain way because you have so many great features. You have Rihanna. You have so many great other people contributing to the album. But I think this album will be so much like heavy rap shit, pocket. This I'm in this song, I'm in this song, the sample that they got from 1970s that we flipped 40 ways. I think it'll be so much of that it'll be, I don't want to say it'll be hard to get features because of course you can get anybody the feature that you want. But especially for Kendrick, if I'm rapping at a 10, adding a feature is a lot of pressure for them, as opposed to usually calling for a feature is pressure for me to perform. No, if I just got off for 3.5 minutes, I don't know how injecting a feature here would go, especially with how meticulous he is. So I would, if I were to guess the features, I'd put Bread on it. It's a Tyler feature.
I like that.
It'll definitely be a Tyler feature. I think it'll be a couple TDE features, even though he's not a TDE anymore. But I think it'll be kind of like what you said. Like it's so weird because if you ask niggas will say he might have 3 classics. I think he got 2 in a possible.
Me too.
But
2 in a possible for sure.
This might be the best one.
Yeah. That's where I'm headed. Like, that's where I feel like that's the energy. Like, for me, it's like he is hitting like another prime.
Literally.
But Shaqiri's about to race, so give us literally 10 seconds. All right. Oh my goodness. She's in lane 7.
Okay, bet. Damn, she gonna try slow.
Oh no, she caught up. She a second half race. Second.
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right, nice. Okay, so she was going crazy. She's been going crazy all weekend. That's who they thought was win. That's crazy. Shawty from St. Lucia, Alfred won. Shaqiri got second. I'm not sure who got third.
Yeah. Shout out to her.
But I just wanted to share real quick.
Shout out St. Lucia.
Shout out St. Lucia, a beautiful island. And shout out Shaqiri second after coming back. And then they're going to get the first in the gold medal. Shelly Ann Fraser-Price was not in the race due to the fact that they would not let her warm up because they said that there's a rule that you cannot warm up on the warm-up practice where the athletes are warming up if you don't come on the team bus. But that wasn't a rule until today. And they didn't tell anybody.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
So she was just like, all right, I just want to run.
That's ridiculous, bro.
And she was going for the only woman ever to go 5 straight medals in an event. No, only track runner, track star ever to get 5 medals in 5 straight Olympics.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, a part of me being up at 3 a.m. last night was I had some of the Olympics on, and I literally cut the Olympics off because this nigga false started, and I felt so bad for him.
Bro, the Olympics will make you the Olympics will bring out empathy in you, bro.
Yeah.
Because you realize how hard these people be working, and they mess up one time, and it's like their dream is over.
He went down and he jumped, and then he started and stopped. He was like he said he heard something, and like in the stadium, it's 1,000% possible. But the nigga was like, nah, and he was like 19, like he was like one of the youngest people out there. Oh my god! And you could just see he was so crushed. I was like, man, that's tough.
That's tough. That's tough. But that was good to see. She got second, man. I'm really happy about that. She raced that girl from St. Lucia in the first one. I was like, I don't know. That girl from St. Lucia was moving, bro. She was moving. But Kendrick. I don't expect anything but greatness from. And then that kind of leads to the list. We don't have too much to get to. Let me see. Actually, I got a theory I wanted to go to. Actually, while we're in the Olympics.
Oh, Drake's album too.
What party?
Yes. So Drake and P&D have an album coming out. They announced it yesterday at P&D concert.
That's how you get forgiveness game.
Listen, he got up there, niggas, because I'm in like the Kendrick community, I'm in the OVO community. He was like, y'all think he do Family Matters? I said, buckle up. It's an all R&B. I said, buckle up. Hey, homie, no rapping tonight, my nigga. And he literally did all R&B. I love it so much. Fuck Kendrick. You can't sing, nigga. Like, put some R&B on, nigga. All right, fuck this
rap shit. Put some for the bitches, nigga.
Fuck this rap shit, nigga. Like, all right, y'all won. Fuck you, niggas. Like, but I loved it. Nigga did Sweeter Man. Nigga did Mine. Nigga did all the joints.
Up with Sweeter Man.
And the
he did Pipe Down. Bro.
Yeah. The tea leaves are saying we're getting 2 albums from Drake. And it's crazy. This will be one of the most consequential rap years ever. Because I think we're going to get the All Conductor album and the P&D Drake album in 1 year.
If like that leads to the greatest rap beef ever, 2 Drake albums and a classic Kendrick album and a classic R&B P&D album, like, shut up.
I was crazy. Listen, no, I was crazy.
Shout out to my nigga,
I'm telling you, that's going to be one of the most important verses in music history with what comes next. Because I think that's what Drake is going to do. I think Drake is going to, he's doing the P&D album.
He go 10 conductor and 12.
They said it's an album worth of conductor beats. And it's such a,
that's crazy.
It's such a satisfying conclusion for niggas like us, because niggas like us was like, fam, he was like, niggas want a classic that's just 10 of these. Yes, nigga, we do. We make it, nigga. Like, we know you can, but it was always like, he don't got a reason to. He's number 1. He don't have nothing to prove, da-da-da. Now you got something to prove. Now you got a chip on your shoulder.
Yes,
Now we doing the P&D album, nigga.
Yeah.
Now we not on vacation. Now we got 10 conductor tracks.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work. These niggas gonna piss me the fuck off. They thought I wasn't the GOAT.
Yeah.
You thought I wasn't the boy?
See, that's what I'm saying. And that's why the next part will be even better for us rap nerds, because now it's going to be like, yeah, Kendrick dropped an album, but Drake dropped 2 classics. Y'all gonna go album for album? Y'all gonna go
Come on, now. Like, what we doing?
Yeah.
What we doing?
It's like when...
And they better drop back-to-back weeks. They better drop back-to-back weeks.
It's like...
They better drop a week apart.
It's like, I don't know if y'all ever did this, but like niggas be in the group chat arguing about like who get more paid. It's like, yo, first nigga cash math me a dub, get more money. You start looking around. Yo, first nigga to drop a classic, wouldn't it be for real? It's like, all right, Kendrick, your turn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fuck going song for song. Go album for album, nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, that's gonna be a hell of an end. And then we get a whole album on December 4th.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, man.
Come
on, man.
Whole Beyonce album.
Come on, man. Oh my God. Oh, also speaking of Beyonce, Mariah Carey just announced a Christmas tour.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she got a November, December tour. I saw that. I said, that's interesting. I said, ooh, that's interesting, boy.
Grace hit my phone talking about why would she do that knowing she can't sing. I said, Grace, girl,
I'm
don't
gonna sing it for her.
disrespect my GOAT.
First of all, I'm gonna sing it for her.
Come on, baby.
Like, she can't sing, but who cares?
Come on,
Mariah Carey.
But baby, just
She
get on
used to
stage.
be able to.
Come on.
Listen, we belong together. Ring off no matter who sing it.
Sade.
Listen, she can pull up and do karaoke. That shit would go off.
You feel me?
Let other niggas sing it.
You
I
feel
don't care.
me?
Shit, they gonna have that backtrack on. Don't even worry. They got a vocal tune on it. Listen,
that's crazy, man.
If SZA, never mind.
Hey, man. Simone Biles. I just wanted to give a hand clap.
Oh yeah,
to Simone Biles, the most awarded most gold medals for any gymnast ever, the most medals period for any gymnast ever, and she just won another gold today in the vault.
Yeah.
She is a killer, bro. A GOAT, like in every instance of the way. She is so good at gymnastics.
I love it.
She was doing she was doing moves that people could not do. They said, stop it.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
They're like, you're going to hurt yourself trying to be like her.
Like, you're going to hurt these other athletes trying to do.
Yeah.
Stop it, please.
It's ridiculous.
For our sake.
Yeah.
Like, you're the best.
She did a move. It's called her move. It was like, yeah, that's the Biles.
The announcers are like, yo, her tricks are so hard, all she has to do is do them.
Yeah.
And she's going to win.
Yeah.
Like, just pure greatness.
Shooting higher than everybody else, hitting higher than everybody else. She could really do it. She could, if she wanted to, because she's also the oldest gymnast to ever win.
Yes.
If she wanted to just, like, phone it in and just do a regular routine, like, do what y'all was doing, she'd probably still win just off the aura, but that's not enough. That's not enough. I still got to do the hardest tricks possible and do them perfectly every time.
She is so good at gymnastics that people that have never watched gymnastics or only watch it every 4 years knows that she's the best just because it just looks different.
Yeah.
It's like, this is ridiculous.
Literally. She looks like a professional. It looks like she's a professional athlete. Shout out to her husband, too.
Shout out to Jonathan Owens, man.
Shout out to Jonathan, man.
The backup defensive back on the Packers.
Yeah, we win.
Back up to Aaron Stokes, COV.
Yes, sir.
So I have a theory before we get into the last list. Where we at? What we can just bring some personal shit. You got any plans? Were you doing something up there? Or are you staying here?
No, I wasn't doing shit.
Okay, can you ride with me over to the event? I got to take Charlene that speaker real quick right after we finish this.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, bet.
Do you have a tent, like a tailgate tent?
Yeah, I saw that. I don't have that.
I don't have a tent either.
But Shedeur Sanders. So we don't talk about the Cowboys. That's not something we do. I refuse to talk about the Cowboys unless it actually matters because everybody else does it. You don't need another show talking about the Cowboys. But I do think it's very interesting that Dak Prescott can be second in the MVP race and not get a contract.
Yeah.
Now, I do understand they're in a predicament with Micah Parsons, CD, and Dak needing a contract.
Yep.
But that is your quarterback. And without a quarterback, you can't win. Now, if your argument is we haven't seen Dak win the big one, we haven't seen Dak be very great in the playoffs, I understand that argument. But my question is who is your replacement?
Right.
All right. So I'll take you somewhere. Jerry is – I think Jerry has shown you in the past 10 years that the brand of the Cowboys is more important than the results of the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
The brand, making sure I'm the number one franchise when the Forbes list comes out, is more important than us winning the Super Bowl now. And Jerry can say all of the bullshit he wants about I'm getting old, I want to see it before it's done, and blah, blah, blah. I don't believe that because your actions tell me what you believe. Your actions tell me what you show. And you seem more involved in the circus of the Dallas Cowboys than you do with the winning the Dallas Cowboys.
Stadium, all that shit, right.
And what solidifies this for me is like after games, you have a press conference.
Yeah.
You're just having fun, bro. You're just having fun, and it's okay to admit that. So this is what I would say is because of how he feels about the brand and how he wants to continuously to grow the brand, what do you think he would not pay? My question just was, who is Dak's replacement?
Okay. And
Dak's replacement has to be a big brand, has to be a big name.
Big name, yeah. Because you went Tony Romo to Dak.
So who's a big name that you don't have to pay $200 million to immediately?
Got to be cheap.
Got to be cheap.
Yep.
And even if he isn't great, at least he's putting people in the stands.
Right, he'll be interesting.
At least he'll be interesting. At least he'll keep First Take talking about me every day. Right. He'll keep Undisputed Psych. He'll keep First Things First talking to me every day.
Oh my God.
He'll keep the show about nothing talking about us every week. Shadur Sanders will be a Dallas Cowboy.
Okay.
Jerry Jones is showing you that winning is not the most important thing, because if it was, he would re-sign the third best receiver in football, no question. Every other receiver that was supposed to get a contract got one quick as hell, except for Brandon Ayuk. And the only reason Brandon Ayuk don't got a contract is because they got 19 Hall of Famers on their team. Right. So Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Waddle, Tyreek, Justin Jefferson.
Tyreek won another deal.
Tyreek got another deal 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Everybody's getting paid. CD can't get paid. One of the top 3 defensive linemen can't get paid. Right. And your quarterback, who has been very consistent since he got there, can't get paid. Yep. It looks to me like Jerry is plotting for the future. Right. He sees where Prime is going. He sees what the brand of Shadur is. Yeah. He sees what that Sanders brand is doing. Mm-hmm. I think he is going to go. He don't care what happens. He is going to save the capital. Yeah. Dak is getting, and that's why he don't want to sign. He's going to either tag Dak or he's going to give Dak a deal that is friendly that he can trade for Shadur, and he's going to trade up in that draft and they're going to get Shadur. I fully believe that.
The thing with Dak is they've done such bad business with him. Mm-hmm. He's not going to be quarterback next year.
There's no way.
If they don't sign before week 1, he's not going to be the quarterback next year.
There's no way,
because they can't tag Dak.
Nope.
Because they already tagged Dak his first contract. So right now, and it's gonna sound crazy, Dak is looking at maybe $70 million a year. Yes. If Dak hits open free agency, Dak can legit look at a team and be like, I need $70 million a year guaranteed. The first 3 years of that 210, no, it doesn't matter what happens, because first quarterbacks are never free agents ever. And if you are, you're usually trash, and you still get paid. Mm-hmm. Sam Bradford got bread. Kirk Cousins got bread. Mm-hmm. McNabb got bread. Mm-hmm. Kirk Cousins post Achilles got bread. Mm-hmm. If they look at you and be like, he's kind of a starter,
you can kind of play football.
Yeah, and this is Dak coming off 3 straight 12-win seasons. I was second in MVP voting. Mm-hmm. I'm coming from a dysfunctional franchise. Mm-hmm. I am the stability.
Yes, sir.
That's something also Jerry has given Dak in a way that isn't like X's and O's of football. Like, everyone knows the Cowboys brand is such a joke. Dak has been the adult in the room for the last 5 years.
And has been a great job at every turn of the way.
So if I'm Washington, if I'm the Jets, if I'm the Giants, if I'm the Patriots, like if Drake May's trash, like if there's a bunch of teams, it's like, man, if we could just get one guy. Like in Washington, it's like, man, we got 4 great receivers. We could just get one guy. Mm-hmm. What you think Sean Payton think Dak worth? Mm-hmm. So I think at this point it's too late to pay them.
Bo Nix is not it.
I think you're right. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna max CD because you waited too long to pay CD. Justin Jefferson reset the market. He's going to get what Jez has got, maybe a little more because that's how contracts go, even though he's not better than him. I think they're going to max him. Tell Dak, hey, here's $50 million. Can you cut us a discount? He's going to say no. He's going to leave, and then they're going to max Micah. And then they're going to draft Shador.
Yes, sir.
I think that's what's going to because I don't, of course, it's like way too early to know where Shador is going to go per se, but I don't think he'll be outside of the Cowboys' grasp per se.
No.
I think you trade up, whatever you have first available, you trade up, you take Shador, you reset the clock, and you try to win like the 49ers. I'm going to pay CD, I'm going to pay Micah, I'm going to pay to keep all these people around me because the other side of that is if you give Dak that 65, 70, y'all finna suck.
Mm-hmm.
And then it won't be interesting.
Yep.
And he can't let that happen. So I 1,000% think that he's gonna let Dak walk and take Shador too.
Shador.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Shador keeps the brand alive.
Yeah.
And he puts asses in them seats.
Yeah.
And he may be good enough to win. So.
And what I also like is I don't think Shador comes alone. I think Mike McCarthy. Deion's coming too. I think Deion comes too.
I cannot see it. I cannot see it. I can't see Deion leaving college. I think Deion is doing what Stunner said a couple episodes ago going to Ohio State.
Yeah.
I think Ryan Day is not going to pan out in Ohio State.
Yeah.
Colorado is going to win 7 to 9 games this year.
Right.
Shador is going to throw for 4,000 and be right on the cusp of the Heisman conversation or in the Heisman conversation.
Yeah.
He's going to look like the number 1, number 2 quarterback. And Prime is going to look like, oh, he can really turn a program around. Mm-hmm. Ohio State going to give him whatever the fuck he wants to.
Yeah.
That's where I think he's going. Ohio State.
I think I couldn't see him leaving for any team but the Cowboys or the Falcons.
I can't see. Prime has said repeatedly he's not going to the NFL. He has said repeatedly. He was like, he has said it. He was like, this is it with my boys. That's why this season means a lot to me. He said, he was like, I don't want to do the NFL because I don't want to deal with egos. I don't want to deal with people that think they know me. He was like, I like dealing with kids because I like helping kids. So I think that's the one. Like he said a lot. He said a lot and he's going against a lot because money talks. Mm-hmm. Money talks. The brand talks. All of that talks. So. The one thing I do think he is serious about is he likes helping these kids. So I really don't see him leaving and going to the Cowboys. If he went and go to the Cowboys, so that would be the craziest. If Prime, Travis Hunter, and Shador Sanders all ended up on the Cowboys next year, that would be the craziest shit that's ever happened.
This is what I'll say. There's no salary cap for coaches. So if Jerry says, listen, we'll take Shador, hiring Deion is going to make us the most popular sports team ever. Here's $50 million, Deion. Hey, Deion, I'm going to go hire I'm going to hire a great offensive coordinator. I'm going to go hire a great defensive coordinator. Just be Deion. Just coach. Just do what you're doing now. And, of course, you're coaching your son. You're back in Dallas.
He is from Texas.
I mean,
that would be really stupid.
For his brand and this is gonna sound a little morbid, but in the words of Edmonds, a coup de grace, my final act as the Cowboys owner, I'm going to reset everything, bring back Deion to be the coach, give Deion literally whatever he wants to come back, and we'll keep it. We're gonna keep it in the family, and it'll be a transition from this is Jerry's team, this is Deion's team.
Boy, what a fucking circus that would be.
I'm telling you, it would be beautiful because I think whoever's the next Cowboys coach is going to need to have enough cachet to be like, yo, Jerry, I don't need you talking after every game. And I think Deion is the type of guy who's family, who's in-house, who's won championships with the Cowboys to be like, yo, listen, I'll come back. Of course, I'll take the $50 million, but you got to slow down on these press conferences. We got to win a program. We got to build something.
That shit would be crazy.
It would be beautiful television.
Like, they would be the first NFL team to get 15 primetime. They would be on Sunday Night Football 12 times.
It would be so interesting, bro. Deion, Shador, CeeDee Lamb. Because not only are you bringing Shador in, because you're not paying Dak, now we can actually be all in, like he's saying. Now we can go get people to put around Shador. Now we can go get talent. Niggas that aren't happy other places. Oh, Pat Surtain mad and he ain't got a deal? We'll take care of that. Oh, you ain't got a deal? We'll take care of that. Like, you can make 3 or 4 or 5 moves with that $70 million you gonna give Dak. So now it ain't just CD, we bring another receiver. Now it ain't just Trayvon Diggs, we bring in another receiver. You can finally go get a real running back. And you can put Shador in a situation where he's like, oh yeah, Caleb. Oh yeah, we got all this talent around you. So yeah, we're expecting you to be great, but man, you don't have to be right now. Be Brock Purdy right now.
That's crazy.
And with Shador brand, like imagine if Brock Purdy was as famous as Shador. Imagine how cool that team would be. If every time Brock Purdy threw a touchdown, he did that. Like, it would be the best sports story. And that's what I'm rooting for.
All right, we'll leave it there because you just killed that.
Shout out Dion.
All right. So the last list we're going to get into before we get out of here. Actually, real quick thoughts on college football 25.
10 out of 10. I love the game. It's arcadey, for better or for worse. But I love the game. I love the jukes, I love the cuts. I love everything about it. So far, they just got to fix Dynasty. Once they fix Dynasty, it'll be 10 out of 10.
My point is like, bro, like, all right, you knew 3 games in, this was an arcade football game. Right. Stop getting mad that niggas is doing spin moves and scoring on them. Like, that's what college football is. It's supposed to be for that.
Have you ever seen a 19-year-old tackle? Have you ever seen it? Niggas like, yo, that's not realistic. You've never watched an SEC team play a FCS team. Like,
thank you.
It's supposed. Judkins not fair. He's not supposed to be fair.
Bro, if you want to get a good matchup, go play Georgia and Alabama, and it'll feel way more realistic.
That's what we told niggas. Like, yo, if you want to play a great team, pick a great team. Because the great teams should feel unbeatable. It's like, I can't drop back against Georgia. You're not supposed to be able to.
You have Colorado. Yeah. You're not going to beat Georgia.
Literally, bro. Like, it's supposed to feel like that. It's supposed to feel like they whooping your ass. Like, yes, they are. It's like, yo, playing Georgia defense so fast. Like, yeah, I bet that's what it feels like. I bet that's what it feels like.
You can only beat Georgia with Alabama or Ohio State. Yeah. Nobody, you can't beat them with Oregon. Oregon is one of the best teams on there. Like, Oregon is too small.
Can't block them.
Can't block them. Like, so it's supposed to be like that. It's a really fun game. It's fun as hell. That's all I got to say.
1,000%.
Fun as hell.
I love the training camp shit. I'm definitely one of those niggas.
Bro, me too. I be on road to glory.
I be doing the pocket press.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, I be doing the pocket press.
Break it down to 3. I be in this bitch walking around, stretching before the games, watching them run out.
I love it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And Ultimate Team so far has been super guys.
I started playing Ultimate Team for the first time. I said I got to get Cam Newton. I said this in a way.
They dropped Christian McCaffrey.
I said, I know. I said, when that Cam Newton come out, I got to have it. I got to have it.
Listen,
I got to be in position.
I have played Ultimate Team for like 4 or 5 years. And, of course, Lamar's been an MVP a couple times in that span. So, Lamar gets cars. And it's cool because, like, hey, it's Lamar. But you really can't play Madden like it's Lamar Jackson. No. I be using Lamar and fam. Niggas be like, I said it on the read. Like I do the read option. And I'm looking at this nigga look at me. And I'm not handing it off. I'm looking at it. Tackle me, nigga. Like, really get me on the ground. Like,
and he be doing that in real life. Like, he'll be like, all right, fuck it. Let's see if he can get me.
Bro, I've took like, it's countless. How many times? Like, you know what? I just know he's not fast enough. I just know if I get this angle, he's gone. Like, and it's super fun to feel. It's just explosive in the right way. Like, it should feel like if you miss 2 tackles in a real college football play, they probably scored. Just like NCAA.
And do you know how much, like, the speed matters?
Yeah.
Like, if you have a nigga that's running a 4.3, do you remember DeAnthony Thomas?
Bro.
He was just running past Pat White.
It's just some niggas that's just fast. It's just some niggas that's just fast.
Percy Harvin, like, this speed in college really matters. So, bro, it's going to be like Zachariah Branch is a cheat code. Yeah. Travis Hunter is a cheat code. Like, Judkins is a cheat code. But yeah, that shit is fun. Me, you, and Stunny need to get on Mutt and play the teams. That shit is fun as fuck.
Oh, my team good as shit.
We need to do that. You're definitely playing with your team because my team is shit. But all right, so I wanted to. Billboard dropped the top 100 rap list ever. And I just wanted to go through the list and just laugh at it for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Get out of here. I felt bad because Apple Music dropped it and everybody cared, and nobody cared about the Billboard.
Nobody.
List.
So I before we get into it, I want to read what their criteria was for it. We only included full-length projects that were commercially released, so no mixtapes or EPs. We took into account the world into which the album was released. Did it break new ground, or was it just a different version of a more popular album? We weighed the album's impact and how it endured over time. Did it change the game? Do people still play it? And of course, since we're Billboard, we took into account how the albums performed commercially, though ultimately that wasn't the most important factor.
Right.
All right. So before I give you the top 20, I'm going to read you where some albums that I feel should have been in the top 25 were, and we'll just go from there.
Okay.
All right. At number 91 was Culture.
That's hard.
At 86 was The Documentary. Watch the Throne was at 68. The Carter 3 was at 67. Trap Music by T.I. was at 65. The Carter 2 was at 60. 2014, Forest Hill Drive by J. Cole was ahead of The Carter 2, Carter 3, and Watch the Throne at 59. Victory Lap by Nipsey was at 58. To Pimp a Butterfly, which won a Pulitzer Prize was at 54. Nothing Was the Same was at 53. Teflon Don, which is one of the 20 greatest rap albums ever, is at 50. Black Album is at 42. The Black Album is at 42.
42.
The Black Album is at 42. And get this, Good Kid, Mad City is at 41.
Damn.
Dirty Sprite 2, Salute to the Land, is at 39.
Hey.
No regrets there. No problems there.
Shout out my nigga Future.
Hello. Reasonable Doubt is at 32. Invasion of Privacy is ahead of all of those albums I just said at 29.
Oh, my God. Shout out Cardi B,
and Pink Friday is at 69. The top 20 is Missy, Super Duper Fly.
Okay.
Public Enemy, Takes the Nation. NWA, Straight Outta Compton. De La Soul, 3 Feet High. Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. Kendrick, Damn. Ye, Twisted Fantasy. Tribe, Low End Theory. Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links. 50, Get Rich. Slick Rick, Great Adventures of Slick. Hove, Blueprint. Eric B. And Rakim, Paid in Full. Snoop, Doggy Style. Tupac, All Eyes. Biggie, Life After Death. Outkast, Aquemini, Lauren, Miseducation. Dr. Dre, The Chronic, and Nas, Illmatic was number 1.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
Nah, not at all. But
shout out to my nigga Nas, though.
Shout out to my nigga Nas. I'm not going to be mad at Nas being Illmatic. I think it's 15 albums, 10 albums you can say is the greatest album ever. Yeah. Illmatic is in that list, so I'm not going to go crazy about that. But
the Cardi B shit got to stop.
The Cardi B shit got to stop. The Cardi B shit got to stop. The Invasion of Privacy is not better than Watch the Throne, Carter 3, Trap Music, Carter 2, Victory Lap, To Pimp a Butterfly, Nothing Was the Same, Teflon Don, The Black Album, Good Kid, Mad City, or Dirty Sprite 3. All Reasonable Doubt. Listen, stop it.
Listen,
stop it.
I love Cardi B. Gun to my head, I couldn't name 4 songs after that album.
Stop it.
Could not name 4 songs after that album.
Bro, like, what are we talking about, bro? This is just, it's atrocious, bro. I just wanted to read the list.
Fuck naming songs. If you walked up to niggas, what's the name of the Cardi B last album? How many niggas you think would really know? Like, yo, what wasn't it? Like seriously, how many niggas even know that shit's called Invasion of Privacy? Like,
that shit just pissed me off, bro. It just made me so mad. But I don't like how we do certain albums. It's like, what I don't like about the old heads in music is they act like them albums that was classics then, like, albums haven't been made that are better than that.
Yeah.
Like, these albums are really good. Right. But these albums, it's not better than Good Kid. It's not better than Black. It's not better than Carter. It's not better than Graduation. Graduation wasn't on the list, bro.
Yeah, which is crazy. I didn't hear Graduation.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, no. Man, that is... Yeah, shout out to Billboard, man, especially because it didn't work. That's my favorite part.
Like, it didn't work. So we'll stop talking about it because it wasn't supposed to be talked about. But the last question I have before we get out of here is something I've been waiting to ask you for a couple weeks. What is the best R&B hook on a rap song?
Best R&B hook on a rap song?
A couple of...
I just blanked. I just completely...
It's hard. It's a hard question because it's a lot.
Let me
Here I Am is one of my top ones. Rick Ross... by Here I Am is Here I Am is at the top of the list of that.
Okay.
Not number 1, but just like towards the top.
I have one. I don't think it's the best, but it just came. Nobody's perfect with Missy Elliott.
That's a good one.
Nobody's perfect with Missy Elliott. I'm sure it's other ones I'm gonna think of.
All Falls Down, Kanye.
Oh yeah, All Falls Down for sure. Damn, Nobody's Perfect. It's such a good song. Like, I fucking love Missy Elliott. Damn, I don't know. What are we doing for Drake songs?
Lotus Flower Bomb.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, what are we doing for Drake songs? Are we just gonna like count that as like in this category? Like,
I would.
Aston Martin music.
Yes, sir.
That's the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's throw that in there off jump. Like
Dilemma, Kelly Rowland.
Oh, Dilemma is so good, dude.
Thug Lovin', Ja Rule. I would throw Successful in there. I would throw Run This Town in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see. I'm throwing Allure in there if we count that as R&B.
Okay.
Off of
I'm not mad at
Black
that.
Album.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's an R? I'm trying to think, bro. Like, damn. I know I'm forgetting some, like,
Classic shit.
yeah.
It is. It's a tough question, especially just to sprinkle somebody. I was just like, I want to see if he can come up with this off the top of my head because I saw this question on Twitter and was like, damn.
Rihanna, Run This Town.
Run This Town?
Yeah, I'd throw that in there.
Run This Town is one of them. I was about to say What's My Name, but that's more of an R&B song before rap. Yeah, but yeah, that was all I had for today. WNBA All-Star Game was crazy. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, y'all the goats. I love y'all. Women's basketball is going crazy. They won again today. LeBron, Katie, special. Just seeing Bron. I do think a pairing a duo is coming out of this. I think Bron and Steph are going to play together.
Right.
Or I think Steph and Katie are going to play together.
Yeah.
Or I think Katie and Ann are going to play together. Something's coming out of this. They're having too much fun.
I think Katie's going to be traded, but I don't think he. What do you think? You said him to Minnesota.
I could see him going to Minnesota. I could see it. I could see him going to Minnesota.
Interestingly
for
enough,
Daniels, Cat. I could see it.
I have another destination. Interesting. It's kind of the same type of destination. I think he's going to Memphis.
And lastly, I wouldn't rule out OKC.
OKC would be super tough.
I wouldn't rule out the reunion. Get out J-Dub.
Yeah.
J-Dub, I mean, you can score, but that's KD, baby.
Right, that's Kevin Durant. I like it in OKC, but I don't like the way they treated him in OKC.
I respect that.
Yeah, I don't know. But I know one
Memphis,
thing. I know
Memphis would be crazy.
I know he's been walking around like, damn, bro, I shouldn't have left Golden State. Damn, bro. I'm telling you, history gonna look back at that shit like the dumbest shit.
Why did you do that?
It's especially watching KD come back in this Olympics and watching how easy it is to when he has good teammates. Like the stuff we've been like the last 3-4 years of Kevin Durant we've watched has been him like carrying teams, like playing 48 minutes plus overtime. Like that's stuff you're supposed to do on your first contract.
Yeah.
Like that's 25, 26 years old.
Yeah, you ain't doing that at 36, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
Same thing with Steph, bro.
The same thing.
I think that's it. Do I have anything else? Oh no, we'll get into more football next time.
We'll do football next week.
Yeah.
We have a draft coming up. We're gonna draft. Get some people in here, 7-8 people in here. We're gonna do a live draft.
We should do a fantasy league.
Would you own Madden or like?
No, like a.
Oh yes, for sure, for fucking sure.
Yeah.
We really should draft, and the live draft is your fantasy team.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm with that. I'm sure I help.
That would be fire.
Too. I'd absolutely do that.
That would be fire. So
yeah,
we'll give some more detail about that next week. Me and Shabbat talked about that right now, actually.
Yeah.
But thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Anything else? We love you. I really do appreciate you watching. Any haters, we love you. All the people that love us, we love you more.
Yep.
We are the show about nothing. That's Ish. I'm D-Rock.